Alright, I'm back with a video sent by my friend Vision. He was doing a 3v2 on the Rivendell, basically. And it's two factions of the Agmar and one Isengard, which I believe is over here. Yeah. And that's controlled by Peak, and this one is, yeah, this one's Peak. This is Knuckle Shift Gaming. I'm not really sure who half of these players are. I only know Peak and Vision on this map. But the defenders are the Dwarves of Erebor and obviously the Elves from Rivendell. I don't know any of these people except for Peak and Vision though, so I don't know how good they are, and this is my first time watching this replay in general. So we're gonna see what happens here. I have a strong love for Dwarf factions, but not so much for Erebor, so I'm actually not rooting for them as much as I would if it was Khazad-dûm. But looks like Vision will be the first one to actually be able to do anything, and he's pushing up his catapults and barrows, which are basically giant tar pits. You don't want to get caught in their like battle zone, or you'll just get stuck there and can't do anything. They'll hold you there for pretty much the entire game, and just you can't stop it. Downside is they're slow as shit, so you have to literally like wait it out to do anything. And while his allies are slowly marching up from the sides because they had to deploy on the other sides of the map. So they all went towards the nearest corner so they could get there faster. It's like Isengard will probably be the first one to get down there. If we go over here, this one, Peak's army will pretty much have a choice between going with them and over on this area of the battlefield, or sneaking around this side path, which is, in my opinion, like a very dangerous choice if you're playing against elves, because they have the archers that can just literally just annihilate your people while they can't do anything to stop it, because they're just charging on a small path, and the glitchiness of everything is just really bad. I'm not sure what's happening here. His catapult crew is running up here without the catapult. I'm not sure why that's happening. I'm gonna have to ask Vision about that later and wonder why he did this. Because he's about to charge his catapult crew into dwarf pikemen, and dude, that will be just like horrible. It doesn't look like he's gonna actually do it though. Oops. I think he's luring them out, trying to fuck with them, or just buy some time so the barrows can get to where they need to go. I'm thinking he's never heard of these people too, and he may just have wanted to test them here and see if they would make that mistake and charge out instead of keeping their defensive position where they have the advantage. Because pikes aren't good while moving, and with spearmen in reserve there, Actually, I think it's just, no, it's just one giant unit of pikes. Oh, wait. Yeah, there's spears in there. Yeah, but I don't know why he isn't moving that back yet. These barrows are slow, but they'll get there eventually. And he has halberds over here and legionaries, along with some crossbowmen behind. So I'm not sure how well that'll go, but it looks like he's falling back. As I said, this is the first time I've seen this, so I have no idea who wins, who loses, what's gonna happen. Oh, what's happening? They're trying to reform, it looks like, but it's really odd timing to do that. Looks like they did kill some people, probably because of the crossbows back there. Or those elves in the back. Just need to get those catapults out of there. Well, I'm not really sure which side the battle starts on. I think he's just kind of moving the barrows up, and then he'll finally move up his forces. Because they take fucking forever to move anywhere. But you're gonna let your catapults die this way. Well, I don't know, I'm not sure why you're doing this. I would personally not use my catapults, but he probably has a plan with that in some odd way that I don't understand. I would just use these stalkers as the bait. Plus they're going to try to shoot the barrows, which just eat arrows and then not die from them, so... Not really. Now they're using fire arrows. Let's see real quick. Looks like both armies are almost here. They're forming up. Probably going to rest for a second. I imagine Vision will still be the first one in. Good to see that he's not going to use that side path too much. As far as I can tell, they may still use it, which will, if they do it right and they can do some massive damage from behind, then they have to fight on two fronts instead of defending these two gates. Oh yeah, you're definitely using them to taunt him. There's no other reason for that. Have you moved these guys in yet? Looks like they are moving in, kinda. Just moving them around, waiting. I'm gonna kinda speed it up a bit. We're gonna zoom out a bit and see who goes in first or whatever. Looks like this is gonna be a standoff for a bit. What's happening here? Oops. Why you keep charging in your catapult crew? It is possible that his catapult glitched out or got stuck. I've seen that happen before. It tends to happen to me on when I play Minas Tirith. Like, I try, it's like the most essential part of my strategy on that map usually, and then it ends up not working at all, and it ruins everything. But he could just be fucking with him and trying to use it as a target to waste ammo, so that way he can get the rest of the army in there. But we got Peak sending in some troops, but his troops are very tired from having to fucking run all that way over. I'm hoping Isengard starts sending in troops too. But it looks like they decided to send Isengard over here, which is actually probably the best plan they could have had, because with two armies of Angmar, you could definitely hold this area and like keep them fighting here and focused. So that one can sneak in with less casualties, because they'll have to put all their troops into this area. They'll have to try to focus on defending against two armies from here, while another one still shoots them and hits them from the side. It's kind of a death trap type mat or type area, though. It's literally a pathway that goes all the way around. And then it goes to over here. And then they got defense over here with the elves. But they need to take the town center right here. Oh, and we have the battle has begun. And I missed it. Damn. Yeah, they're slow anyway, so. But now they're just going to be stuck in melee forever. And they're just going to wear them down. Does that mean this side started too? About to. Because that would probably be because Peak finally showed up. And now he sent his army in there too. Now they're going to finally work together. Because you don't want to go in by yourself at all. If you charge in by yourself in this kind of situation, you end up losing an army, and then there goes your advantage. You want to always work as a team and try to come up with some kind of game plan that will lead to victory. But the defending team usually has the best advantage of being on defense and being able to push you into choke points where you have to try to break through, and if you can't, then you have to end up blobbing up all your troops in one spot, and then you get fucked. Because then they can just rain arrows or catapults or whatever and just take out like hundreds of units. We got some fucking battling going on here. Fuck your banner.
Continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Looks like they're definitely winning this engagement at the moment, because it just said so. But that's not actually how it's going, because the percents are still like that. But it's just only because they have more troops than the other one. So in the siege, you're always gonna have outnumbered shit, because you're the one defending. You'll have like walls or choke points, castles, you know, actual things they have to get past. He's sending in his little fodder units, his stalkers. They're just literally just like peasant type infantry. They're good for whatever little jobs you need them for, flanking, just taking the brunt of an attack from somebody so you could do some more damage to it, taking arrow fire. But now the fucking barrows are there too, and then these raiders are rushing in. So we have a battle on our hands finally. And the trolls are in this side from Peak. The trolls will fuck shit up. These fucking dwarves couldn't even hold them. Like, this was over before they even realized what happened. And they're just gonna keep pushing. Damn, I don't even... They're not... they need to send some fucking... Oh, they're just gonna try to defend over here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. That whole first line of defense is just crumbling. They're realizing they're fucking like losing badly, so they're gonna retreat back and try to defend from this spot. Plus we have Isengard sneaking up over here, which has most of the elf forces here, so now they have to take some from here to go help back over here now, because they did not plan that out too well. If you're gonna hold the front line, you have to have some troops in reserve in case they send in a whole bunch of troops like they did over here on this side. If he had like another melee or two melee units right here, they could have pushed back and held this area for a bit longer. You have to fully commit, and then Peak or Vision and Peak are both sending their trolls just to just fuck them from behind. I'm loving the teamwork from these two right now. It's like they're both literally just generals of fucking Agmar, and they've worked together before, which I'm sure they've actually played quite a bit together. I know they're both actually really good players, so. But yeah, that is how you work together as a team. And then we just let them rest up and send in the barrows. Ooh. This is why you don't want to blob your troops up, because of catapults. But they're trying to get out of there quick and go into a loose formation, try to save their guys from that shot. They'll push up there probably. But you risk a lot of friendly fire too, so they probably killed like a lot more of their guys on that too with that catapult fire. And they have gotta use that wisely, otherwise they are going to be screwed. We're getting close to a battle over here from Isengard, who's almost there. They're right over here. So their archers are in the front, so there's going to be a little skirmish phase where they're shooting them down. So looks like they only have 1 or 2 units of fucking missile troops over there. But they're going to be focusing on defense over here now too, because these dwarves can't hold the trolls and shit. And the barrows just keep them from being able to move and flank. Soon they're just going to be like forcing their whole army there, because they still have all these troops here in reserve. They're just waiting to push them forward. And Peak Sparrows are still on the move, so they're still not even close. But we got all these troops ready to just charge in there at any time. I think they're waiting for Isengard to make the first move and let them waste their ammo hitting these gates and shit. I mean, that's a smart move in a way, but like most times, or most war strategy type shit, you know, it's kind of a double-edged sword, because you will lose troops out of it, but sometimes it is the best alternative to trying to just charge in and blobbing and just getting more casualties. This is smart, move them over here. Let them keep trying to hit, because they're wasting all their fucking catapult fire. And they're not hitting a damn thing now. So that's actually pretty good. I'm liking to see that. I'm really rooting for Vision's team because of how they're playing together right now. There must have been some massive like war strategy planning shit going on in the like in-game chat. Because the way they were using their trolls together is fucking awesome. Yo, send those barrows in. No, they're gonna send their crossbows in to try to fuck with them. Oh, must be desperate. Out of ammo. I don't know, they're pulling them out. Their misclick must have been. You can't afford to be misclicking right now. They're coming for you. I think they're gonna. Yep, they're almost there. Actually, I think there's even another way up through there too. Yep. They go this way too. Actually, wait a minute. Yes, this is the one with Saruman. Yeah, if you use the guards of Orthanc against your general, you get Saruman in there. I don't think he does any like magical shit, but you get to have fucking Saruman, which is always badass. I mean, who doesn't love fucking being the evil lord of Isengard if you're gonna be Isengard, right? This is looking terrible for the fucking defenders at this point. Ooh. Oh man. Those poor trolls. Oh. Moment of silence for them. This hit's for you. Rest in peace, trolls. That was sad. Alright. So I like the position that some of these guys are in, like right here. And I think they'll have a better chance of defending now on this flank for the most part. Since they do have some troops right behind that can actually like run in, including like these Blacklocks. They're very good. But they both Peak and Vision know that they're there and they're gonna fuck them up as fast as they can before they can do any actual damage to them, I would assume. I mean, they've fought them enough, I would imagine, to know that they have to be careful on that one. Looks like they are coming up from up here and also sending some Dunelendings over here. So they're going to try to hit them on two fronts. It's a good thing they're not really using cavalry as far as I saw. Click over here. If they were using cavalry, charging into stakes is just death. Why are all you guys so far behind? You need to move them up more. I'm not really sure what he's doing, so that one's hard to say. But the battle is about to begin over here. We're starting with the barrows. They left this side very open except for right here. So this one could be their biggest weakness right there. All they have to do is send in troops here to get them distracted, and then send like 1 or 2 units this way, take out these pikes, and just storm in and hit them from behind. I know this catapult probably has a little more ammo, at least like maybe 1 or 2 more shots. Otherwise, yeah, things would not go well with that. They wasted so much ammo with wasted like all their ammo with that, I believe, and they didn't really do a whole lot of damage. I think they're just biding their time for Isengard to go, and then for their barrows to get in there. They're so slow. When you have to be very patient when playing as Agmar if you're gonna focus on barrows as your main thing. But fighting against them can be quite difficult, but also very easy if you know how to deal with them. I'm sure these guys didn't expect to see what the barrows in there. I'm sure they expected the Witchers instead, which I know Vision has Witchers somewhere right here. Oh no, these are Peaks Witchers. So they both have Witchers. The Witchers are the most like known part of all of Agmar. Giant fireballs and bullshit. They're literally mini catapults, but flamethrower edition. Looks like battle has begun. No? Not yet. They're almost there though. They are firing down on them, so they're starting. Trying to lure them into a position where they have to attack or defend.
Very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Yes, it is. It is definitely in your favor on this one, Vision. But I can see why you sent me this replay, because this is some damn good teamwork between you and Peak right here. There was like that small defense couldn't even stand against you for a little bit there. But I want you to get your fucking catapult. I'm gonna have to ask you about that after I upload this video. Like, why the fuck didn't your catapult crew go back for the catapult? We got the trolls in there. With barrows, they're really good for holding, but they don't do crazy damage. So what you want to do is you want to send in shock troops with them, because they'll take most of the attacks from the enemy, but your shock troops will be able to do like massive damage. So like sending trolls in, spears, fucking berserkers, anything like that it's perfect. Any melee troop really, if you send them in with barrows, it'll just help you decimate everybody.
Very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
The fact that the pikes were busy with the barrows, the trolls were able to charge in without having to do anything much. But now these axemen are coming in, they're finally sending in reinforcements, which they should be doing a little better job defending on that front, because they're putting like way more effort on right here. Like, this is good for holding right now until these guys get there, but they're wasting so much time and troops, and they still have so many left. It's gonna come down to the elves having to defend all this, but they have to deal with Isengard. it seems very much like the defenders did not commit fully to any certain point of defense, except for like, if all else fails, we'll just come back right here to the fucking town center and just make a last stand. They didn't even try to defend here. They had just like 1-2 units on each side, nothing in reserve, and then there's just nothing here that can reserve them really. And there's some of the witchers right there. I love these fucking things. They're like mages and fucking Elder Scrolls. Look at that. Almost an entire unit decimated. Ah, that's beautiful. That shit is fucking beautiful. People who know about Witchers always target them though, so you have to be like fucking ninja mode with that shit. You can't fuck around. You gotta hide them until the last possible moment when they're needed in the battle. Otherwise, they'll get taken out quick, and then they won't even be able to do any sort of damage that'll actually help. I know Vision has some too. Oh, he's gonna. Are you gonna use them right here? Or you put them to the side again? What are you doing? Are you just hiding them?
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
You're damn right you'll smash the enemy. To be honest, Isengard probably wasn't even needed in this battle, but I don't even know. There's still some time, but yeah, they're getting their black locks out. Aha, they do have some ammo left.
Our foe has taken control of the castle.
There's Vision, the Witchers. Let's see what he does with these things. They're literally gonna have to take all those men from over there and pull them back over here and not even try to fight Isengard in that area. Oh shit, these guys are routing. Damn. Guardians of Cardoon. How are you routing? They're probably just tired, but they're broken too. Shit. Death. Jesus Christ. And they're just chilling. Like, they are basically the Greek flamethrowers of Lord of the Rings. And then we are sending in a bunch of guys here, I guess. They're just gonna storm the main square and try to take out these black locks before they do anything. They do have like shields and shit for when they actually go into shit. And oh, Obsidian Guard popped up too. They do have the elites now. The fucking elves are finally coming back over here.
Half the enemy force remains.
I want to go back to watch this Witcher shit though. I know that fucking. Where did they go? I can't find his Witchers again. They keep hiding on me. Whew. See, if those hit, like the dwarf catapults fire a little bit more than like other catapults. That's because they're badasses. Alright, there's the Witchers, both of them. Is Isengard even in the battle yet? They are fighting, yeah. They sent some men over there. They are fighting up here. They got everything coming in. These guys are gonna be able to destroy them. They have no way of stopping them. Look at that. Either that was the Witchers or that was just straight friendly fire. And that does nothing but help. This battle is pretty much won as far as I can tell. Like, even I couldn't fucking come back from this kind of terrible planning. All these troops should fall back and defend this spot because they're already there. Give up your defensive spots. You need every troop you have. They should have picked better locations to use as choke points. You want to hold here for as long as humanly possible. Like, if you're gonna commit to a spot, commit to a spot. Otherwise, that's not gonna work too well. Now they're just stomping their catapults, so those aren't gonna fire anymore. And we got more Witcher damage. Woo! Yeah, they're not gonna be able to do shit. Yeah, come on, shoot him again, shoot him again. Oh. 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 Same time as he shot, his general died. But damn, look at that. Damn. Bit demoralizing. I mean, they are fighting back, but they need to... They're not going to be able to win this like that. Like, look at all these guys right here at their base, and they have like almost nothing defending over here. All their troops are over here that are left, and they're weak and powerless to stop this fucking horde of goblins and orc and random floating zombie whatever spirit thing, whatever you want to call them, I don't care. The barrowweights. These guys will, the Obsidian Guard and the Blacklocks will hold for a bit, but once those trolls get in there and these pikemen are here, it's over. They should have fallen back far sooner and stopped trying to hold these random spots on the outskirts. Because now they're getting attacked, they're being held back over here too by this Hammer Guard. So they can't even go back over there. Oh! The Dwarven General has fallen. That means their morale is going to be dropping even worse. They don't even have that many troops left. Where's Saruman? Are you fighting? Oh, and then one of them it's admitted defeat. I believe that's the dwarves. Or was that the elves? I think it was the dwarves, because I don't see any dwarves anywhere alive anymore. No. Honestly, I think it was the elves. Yeah, because they're all broken. Just running away. Damn, that's nice. Broke their spirits just like that. Even the dwarves are fighting on despite losing their general. Yeah. Damn. Only lost 40%.
Enemy's general. Guard him well and make it so he can see us defeat the rest of his army.
like 40% to 97. That's crazy. The attackers did a fucking wonderful job on this one. I'm just gonna zoom it up now, because that's totally game right there. They can't do nothing. They don't even have any troops left. 100% killed to 40. That's nuts. Yeah, dude only had 800 something troops deployed in the first place. They spent their money very, very poorly on their troops. But I'll give a little peek for the kills on there and what everybody did. And I want to see what these Witchers got. Peaks Witchers killed 325. 199 for Vision. That's crazy. Oh man, and only 2 survived. But they did kill a good almost 2,000, but what are you gonna do? Anyway, I hope you all liked the video. Like and share that shit.